very good morning to all of you. Hope you all are well. I am your English teacher for class 3 from IYS schools. Today we have fourth class of English. So before starting the class, I want to share some journal instructions with you all. The instructions are: don't raise hand during lecture, ask questions at the end of the lecture, use hand free if you are using mobile, and headphone for computer use. Feed your ID and password properly with your name and class. Take care of time for attending the class. Home task should be done in your fair copy of the subject. If there is any disconnectivity during the lecture, try to join again within 5 to 10 minutes. Don't turn on your video during lecture. If you have any question, then ask in chat box. Now there are some other instructions regarding the subject. You all should keep your Active English 3 course book, pencil and notebook with you. If you want to ask any question, you can ask at the end by raising hand. Number third, whatever you'll get as a home task will be done in your fair midterm copy you have got by school. Number 4, make two portions in your copy, one for text and one for composition side, where essay, application and letter will be done. Now, today our topic is essay. Yesterday we learned about earthworm. Before starting the lecture, I just want to repeat that what are worms. What are worms? Yesterday I told you that worms are very soft and have very soft and skinny. Worms are invertebrates. What does invertebrate mean? Invertebrate mean without backbone, and they may have long skinny body. There are several different types of worms like flatworm, roundworm and segmented worm. Flatworm. Today we will learn about one of segmented worm, that is earthworm, because you can see that earthworm is not round, so it does not belong to roundworm. It is not flat, so it does not belong to flatworm, but it has segments. You can see segments in earthworms, so it belongs to segmented worms. Today we will learn about the earthworm. Now, where can we find earthworm? So you can see in this picture there is earthworm and soil. So where can we find earthworm? We can find earthworm in the soil. They live in the soil. Now, second one, that earthworm could be brown and red. They can't be in several colors. They could be brown and red. This is about the color of earthworm. I am just repeating this. First, we will take these all points from here and then we will merge all the points to write an essay. Number third one is growth. If I talk about the growth of earthworms, they can grow to different lengths. Different length means if one earthworm is of 5 centimeter, if one earthworm is of 5 centimeter, the other could be 7 centimeter. They can't be in the same size. Now, our body parts. If I talk about myself and yourself, we have many body parts. We have bones, we have arms, we have legs, we have ears, we have nose, we have teeth, we have many body parts. But if I talk about earthworms, so earthworms do not have bones, they do not have arms, legs, ear, nose and teeth. As you have seen in the picture, that it is very soft and long, and it does not have these all body parts. This is all about the body parts of earthworm. Now, abilities, like what can they do and what can't they do. So as I have told you that they do not have nose and ears, it means they can't make any and they can't make any noise as well. but they don't have the ability of making noise, but they have ability to see things and they have an ability to touch things. Means they can see and they can feel touch. The other ability which is most important, that is they can regrow damaged body parts. Regrow mean continue growth after any injury or any harm. What does regrow mean? Regrow mean continue growth after any damage or any injury or any damage. Now, this was about the regrow. Next one is danger. They are also in danger, and from whom? Birds and small animals. Whenever birds and small animals see earthworm in the soil, they just come and eat them. They come and eat them. Birds and small animals. Whenever birds and small animals see earthworm, they just come and eat them and use them as their food. Where can we find earthworms? Now, this is a very important question. As I have told you, in the soil, but where? In the soil? But where in the soil? Soil is everywhere. Where can we find? So, we can find earthworms in the little piles of dirt and at the top of the soil. We can find them at the top of the soil. As I have told you, there is soil. So, at the top of the soil, and in a tiny mean very small. If there is any small holes in the soil, so we can find them over there as well. And deeper below the ground, top of the soil and deeper below the ground. This is all about that where can we find earthworms. Next, why are earthworms useful? Earthworms dig tunnels in the ground, and that digging allow rain and air to go into the ground. When air and rain go into the ground, it improves the soil. When it improves the soil, so it helps in plant growth. As we all know that plant needs air and water to grow. So when earthworms dig tunnel in the soil, it allows rain and air to go into the ground. When air and rain go into the ground, it improves the soil. When it improves the soil, so it helps in plant growth. Now, here are some important points. Dig tunnels in the ground. And what is the purpose of digging? As I have told you that it allows rain and air to go into the ground, causing big rocks to shift through digging, allow rain and air to go into the ground, improve soil, and helps in plants grow. Next one, important points about earthworm. What are the important points about earthworm? Earthworms are very little. They are little harmless. Harmless means they don't cause any harm to anybody. They don't hurt anyone. They are small, but they are very important. Why are they important? Because it helps in plant growth and we get fruits, vegetables, crops, medicines, many things from the plant. So it improves the soil and helps in plant growth and we get food from plants. So it means they help our food grow. Earthworms are little harmless. They don't hurt anyone. They don't cause any harm to anybody. Next is, now as I have told you all the points, now we will merge all the points to make and to write an essay. And our essay will be essay. The question of essay is write two paragraphs about the earthworm. Now we are moving towards the first para. What is that para? That para is, you can see on your screen, earthworms are found living in the soil. Earthworms are found living in the soil as you have seen in the picture that they live in the soil. The second, after completing one sentence, you will have to put full stop. Then the second sentence about their color. As I have shown you that they are brown and red in color. What's their color? Their color is brown and red. And they can grow to different lengths. They are brown and red in color. What's their color? Brown and red. And if I talk about their length, their size, so they can grow to different lengths. Now, after completing the second sentence, you will have to put full stop over there. Now, the third sentence is earthworms don't means do not have bones, arms, legs, ears. After bones, I put here comma. You will have to put comma over here. Then the second one. Okay, students, if you can hear me, kindly answer me in the chat. After writing bones, comma, then arms, comma, as I have told you that they don't have many body parts such as bones, arms, legs, ears, nose, or teeth. About their we the third point is about their body parts. So after writing and the third point, put full stop over there. Then the fourth point is earthworms can't. It is a contraction of cannot. Can't is a contraction of can and not. Can't make any sound, but they are able to see light and feel touch. This is about their ability, like they can't make any sound, but they are able to see light and feel touch. Number fifth point of first para, last point of first para is they live for few years. They live for few years. Few means very little. Few years and can regrow their damaged body parts. They have an ability to regrow their damaged body parts if their tail is damaged, injured, or harmed by anything or anybody. So they have the ability to regrow that and their that one body part. Now this is the first para. Kindly take a screenshot of first para, then you will not have any difficulty to write an essay on earthworm. Hope you have taken the screenshot. Kindly take a screenshot. Now moving towards the second para. Before starting the second para, leave 2-finger distance. After leaving 2-finger distance, start with a capital letter. Earthworms. Where can we find earthworm? The first point of second para is about their living. Where can we find earthworm? Earthworms live in tiny holes of dirt. Tiny mean very small holes. After rain, you can see the holes in the soil. So earthworms live in tiny holes of dirt. They are eaten by birds and small animals. They are eaten by birds and small animals. This is the first point is completed over here. So that's why put full stop over here. The second point is they dig tunnels in the ground. The dig allows rain and air to go into the ground and improve the soil. Okay, then third point is earthworms help in plants grow. Earthworms help in plants grow. We should not try to step on them. Why? Because they are very important. They are small, but they are very important. They can help in our help to grow food. They are small creature, but they are very important. Now kindly take a screenshot of second para of essay. You will have to write it in your copy composition site. Here our essay is completed. Now this is the picture of earthworm. You can see the different segments in this. It's very soft, it's long, it does not have bones, arms and legs. So can you see here? Is there leg? No. Nose, no. Bones, no, because it's very soft and long. Now, our first topic of our today's first topic is completed over here of essay. Now we are moving towards the application. Application. Before starting the application, let me tell you about the application. There are three. We have allocated the application into three parts. That number one is intro or starting format. Number second, main body. Number third is ending format or closing phrase. Now, first format of application, that is starting format or intro, then main body, then ending format. First of all, starting format. Before starting the letter, when you start the letter, first of all, in application you have to write the headmistress. The T of the headmistress would be capital, and H of headmistress. H of headmistress will be capital over here. THE, the HE at the head. MISTRESS, then put comma over there. After writing the first line, the headmistress, you will have to put comma. Okay. Then on next line, school name. Here I have written ABC school. It means you will have to write your school name, whatever your school is. For example, some of you belongs to Muhammadi Girls Primary School. Some of you belongs to Prince Alec Boys School, and some of you belong to Noni Hall School. After writing the school name, you will have to put comma over there. Then on the next line, Malir, the M of Malir will be capital. After writing Malir, put comma. Then Karachi, Karachi. K of Karachi would be capital because these are proper nouns, not common nouns. And after Karachi, don't put comma. You will have to put over here full stop. Then the subject. After writing subject, put colon. Word colon, as you have seen in on your screen. Subject and colon. Then whatever the subject is, you will first write the subject, whatever it is. Then underline it with blue pencil. Okay. Then respected madam. R of respected will be capital. M of madam will be capital. And don't forget to put comma over here. Now, this is all about the starting format. Hope you have got it. Now, main body. Moving towards the main body, you will have to start main body, respected madam, comma. From below the comma, you will start the main body. Most respectfully. After writing most respectfully, you will have to put comma over here. Then I want to say that I am, then write your name, student of class 3 in your school, and whatever the issue is, you will have to write in the blanks or the lines. Then at the end, I will be thankful for this act of kindness. This is all about the main body. Uh, Ending format. In ending format, first you will have to write thanking you. T of thanking would be capital, and after thanking you, put full stop. Then below the thanking you write dated, 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 colon. Then write a date, write date, month and year. Date, month and year. And on your right side, write yours obediently, comma, XYZ, mean you have to write your name over here. Okay. Now, here is the question of application. Write an application to the headmistress for fee concession. What is our subject? For writing application, write an application to the headmistress for fee concession. Our subject is fee concession. Now, kindly take a screenshot of this question because you will have to write the question of application on one page and the application on the next page. Now, as I have told you about the starting format, here is the starting format as same as we saw in the previous slide. Here, this is the starting format and the same starting format is written over here. The headmistress, comma, XYZ school means your school name, comma, then Malir, M of Malir would be capital, then comma, Karachi, full stop, subject. What is our subject for today's application? That is request for fee concession. Request for fee concession. Respected madam, comma, most respectfully, comma, I want to say that I am Amna. Amna means you have to write your name over here. I am Amna, comma, studying in class 3 in your school. Studying in class 3 in your school, then full stop. The next point is we are writing our subject over here. Why for what we have to write? The financial condition of my family is very bad, due to which my father is not able to pay my school fee, but I want to get education from this school. Full stop. Then the ending, kindly grant me full fee concession. I will be thankful for this act of kindness. Then full stop. Then what the ending format, as I have, this is the ending format and it will be written as same as over here. Thanking you, dated, and yours obediently. This is thanking you, then full stop, dated, write date over here, whatever the date is, then yours obediently, comma, write your name with capital letter and put full stop. Kindly take a screenshot of application. You will have to write it in your copy composition side. As I have told you that make two portion in your copy, one for text side and one for composition side. So today's application and today's essay will be done in your composition side. Kindly take a screenshot. It will be easy to for you to write in your copies. Hope you have taken the screenshot. Now, the next is your home task. Home task for unit 1. We are one world. We have learned this one and we are one world. You will have to fill in the blanks. Number 1 is Marla lives in dash. Then full stop. You will have to fill the blank by using your course Active English Course Book 3 from unit number 1 and page number 8. Page number 8, Active English Course Book, page number 8. We are one word. Fill in the blanks. Number first one, you can find these fill in the blanks on page number 8 of your Active English 3 course book. Number second one is dash is Egyptian. You will have to find the answer in your course book, page number 8. Number third one is live and dash laugh with the giraffe. Number 4, dash is from USA. Number 5, the world is a dash ball. Number 6, we are one dash after all. Number 7, Anwar and Kim run beneath the sun and dash in the breeze. Number 8, as I taught you about the grammar of both and all, dash Aisha and Amna eat curry with rice. Number 9, all or both, dash, the student love to play. Karintha is from dash. This is your home task. I will show you it again. Number first, take a screenshot of essay. The question of essay is write 2 paragraphs about the earthworms. You will have to write first you will have to write a caption of essay, then write a question. After writing question, write para wise. Number first para is uh, earthworms are found living in the soil. They are brown and red in color and can grow to different lengths. Earthworms do not have bones, arms, legs, ears, nose, or teeth. Earthworms can't make any sound, but they are able to see light and feel touch. Kindly take a screenshot. I have given you time for taking screenshot. They live for few years and can regrow their damaged body parts. Participants, kindly don't raise your hand. If you have any query, ask in chat. Now take a screenshot of para number 1. This is para number 2. Take a screenshot of para number 2. The second para is earthworms live in tiny holes of dirt. They are eaten by birds and small animals. They dig tunnels in the ground. The dig allows rain and air to go into the ground and improve the soil. Earthworms helps in plants grow. We should not try to step on them. They are small creatures, but they are very important. I hope you have taken the screenshot of second para. Now, the question of application. First, you will have to write a caption of application, then write a question. What is the question? Write an application to the headmistress for fee concession. When you write the question, you will have to write the question on one page and the application on the next page. On one page, you will write a caption and the question. Kindly take a screenshot of question of application. Now, this is your application. Take a screenshot of application. You will have to write it in your fair midterm English copy in composition side. The headmistress, comma, your school name, comma, Mali, comma, Karachi, full stop. Subject, colon, then a request for fee concession, underline it with a blue color pencil. Respected Madam, comma, most respectfully, I want to say that I am Amna, comma, studying in class 3 in your school. The financial condition of my family is very bad, due to which my father is not able to pay my school fee, but I want to get education from this school. Kindly grant me full fee concession. I will be thankful for this act of kindness. Then after this, write thanking you, then dated, whatever the date is, then yours obediently. Now, your home task about the first unit, we are one word, fill in the blanks. There are 10 fill in the blanks. Kindly take a screenshot of fill in the blanks and to you will have to write fill in the blanks in your copy and complete it. You can find these fill in the blanks on page number 8 of your course book. Fill these blanks from your course book, page number 8. The next home task is about unit number 3, the earthworm.